He was the 25-year-old guitar genius who essentially invented the melodic jangle-pop sound of the 1980s. But James Honeyman-Scott's tragic death was defined by a haunting irony. He died of heart failure caused by cocaine intolerance exactly 48 hours after he and Chrissie Hynde had fired their bandmate and best friend for doing too many drugs. While Johnny Marr of the Smiths is often credited with defining the jangly, arpeggiated guitar sound of 1980s British indie rock, Marr himself actively refuses the credit. He has stated on numerous occasions that his entire playing style was directly modeled after James Honeyman-Scott. Marr viewed Honeyman-Scott as the perfect bridge between the aggressive, raw energy of punk and the sweet, melodic sensibilities of classic 1960s pop. In August 1981, the Pretenders were preparing to play a sold-out show at the Oriental Theater in Milwaukee. Outside the venue, an unknown acoustic punk trio was busking on the street corner. Honeyman-Scott walked by, stopped, and was completely mesmerized by their raw energy. He immediately grabbed Chrissie Hynde to come listen. They were so impressed that Honeyman-Scott invited the trio inside to play a short acoustic set right after the Pretenders finished their gig. That street band was the Violent Femmes, and that night effectively launched their career. In the late 1970s, it was practically illegal in the punk rock scene to admit you liked mainstream pop or disco. However, Honeyman-Scott was a massive fan of the Beach Boys and ABBA. While Chrissie Hynde brought the sneering punk attitude and the tough lyrics to the Pretenders, it was Honeyman-Scott who layered in the rich, ringing ABBA-esque pop melodies. This secret blending of uncool pop with cool punk is exactly what made their debut album a masterpiece. Unlike many rock guitarists who prefer to improvise their solos in a bluesy, off-the-cuff manner, Honeyman-Scott approached the guitar solo for the song Kid like a classical composer. He spent days alone in his room meticulously mapping out every single note so that the solo functioned as a perfect song within a song. It remains one of the most studied and highly regarded guitar solos of the new wave era. Following Honeyman-Scott's sudden death in June 1982 and the subsequent drug-related death of fired bassist Pete Farndon a year later, Chrissie Hynde was utterly devastated. She poured her grief into writing a new song dedicated entirely to Honeyman-Scott. That song, Back on the Chain Gang, features a ringing guitar riff specifically designed to sound like something he would have played, and it became one of the band's biggest global hits.